Welcome to Knakl Cloud, guys, and today we are looking at how to deploy Docker containers on Knakl Cloud. Docker helps you run lightweight applications in small containers. These are lightweight containers which are hosted on one server. Let us try to launch our cloud server. We'll be selecting the latest version of Ubuntu, which is available on Knakl Cloud, that's 22.4. And we will select one of the locations. These are the data center locations that we have, and we will pick up the smallest server for now, just in case if this is for your production use. I would request you to go with the dedicated CPU, but for this video we will go with a shared CPU and the smallest RAM. I already have a password SSH key which is already added. Now in your case, if there is no SSH key added, click on new key and you can upload or create a new SSH key which will be attached to the server. Now we have a default host name. You can change it. I'll keep it same and click on launch. Cool. So this should take not more than 10 to 15 seconds to launch the cloud server. Once the server is running, we will start deploying Docker containers. Awesome. You can see the server is running. Let me copy the IP address. Let me connect to this cloud server using my Mac. If you are connecting to the cloud server using Windows, then make sure you convert your SSH key file, which is by default in .pem format, to .ppk format so that you can use it to connect using PuTTY. I'll simply issue SSH kadmin, that is Knakl admin, at the IP address, hit enter, just type yes. Cool, you are connected to the server. Now from kadmin you can switch to the root user sudo su hyphen and you are connected to the Ubuntu server with the root user. Once your server is ready, the first thing is we need to update all the packages, and this will allow us to install Docker. Amazing, all our packages are updated. Next, we need to install the Docker using this command apt install docker.io-y, and this will start downloading the Docker and installing onto this Ubuntu server. Cool, Docker is installed. Let us enable the Docker and we can simply start the Docker. Alright, so Docker is installed, but how do you verify if Docker is running perfectly fine or not? So Docker provides you hello world container, which if you run, it can tell you whether Docker installation is successful or not. Simply issue docker run hello world, hit enter, and it first tried to find the hello world program locally. It couldn't find, then it was able to fetch the hello world Docker container, and then you can see downloaded newer image for hello world and then hello from Docker. This message shows that your installation appears to be working correctly, which means the Docker deployment on this cloud server is perfectly fine. So this proves that Docker installation is successful. Now let us take our experiment to next level. Let us try to deploy an Nginx web server in a container, and we will try to see if our container is running the web server correctly or not. Simply issue this command docker run -d-p 8080 Nginx. So this container will be running on the port number 80, the server port 80 and the container port 80. So technically, if you are connecting to the server on port number 80, the connection will be forwarded to this particular container, which is named as Nginx on 80. Hit enter and you can see it couldn't find the Nginx image locally, so it's pulling the Docker image, and now the deployment is successful. How do you check if Nginx web server is working perfectly fine or not? Simply copy the IP address of your cloud server, open a new tab, paste the IP address, hit enter, and you can see welcome to Nginx. If you see this page, the Nginx web server is successfully installed and working. And that's it, guys. You have successfully installed Docker on Ubuntu using Knakl Cloud.